Hi, everybody. This morning I was thinking about traveling. So I pulled out my shirt from Yellowknife, which is a town in the Northwest Territories of Canada. I've been there to do a mission trip. I was thinking about the furthest I've been away at all from home was probably when I went to Germany. But for mission trips, I think Wat T was probably going to be the winner for this. And when I looked the distances up, I was right. Wat T in a straight line from Hanover is about 2,344 miles. If I would drive there, it's more like 3,245 miles. For Ensenada, where we did a mission trip in Mexico, it's 2,246 miles, and to drive it is about 2,650. Again, not too much difference because that straight line goes right across the United States. Then I was in Antigua in Guatemala for a mission trip with Tree for Hope at the children's home, and that was 1,932 mile straight line, which was probably about what we did because we just flew down the coast of the United States and into Guatemala. If I drove it, though, it would be 3,106 miles because I'd have to drive over to Texas, down the coast, down through Mexico, and to get to Guatemala. Well, Paul, who we've been talking about the last couple of days, took about 3 different missionary journeys. He was going out to tell people about Jesus, to teach and preach about the gospel. He did go to Rome in one of his last journeys, and that from Jerusalem straight line is 1,431 miles. Now, the difference is that he would have probably walked, ridden a donkey or a horse, and many times he would take a boat. So it was a lot slower to get to those places than the plane flights it took me to get to the distances I had traveled. He went to a lot of towns along the way, and some of those town names may sound familiar to you. He went to Corinth, of course, he went to Rome, he went to Ephesus and Galatia and Philippi, and among others. So, what I'd like you to do is try to match up those town names with the letters that he sent to those churches. So it's Corinth and Ephesus, Galatia, Philippi, and Rome. See if you can find those letters, because he would write to those communities he began after he left them. So think about where you would like to travel. I asked you this once in class. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you like to go? You can think about that and let me know. Also, we think about how we do missionary work. We often think of missionaries as traveling some great distance. No, I was fortunate enough to go to 3 different places on mission trips, and they were wonderful, and I learned a lot and brought a lot of ideas and information back from those and made good relationships with the people there. But think about your mission field. Maybe your mission field today is right in your neighborhood, right in your house. Because we can't travel very much right now, we are certainly able to do mission work in our homes, to tell about Jesus there. So think about ways you can do that today and be a missionary right here in Hanover.